So without further ado now, let's get to our Royal Rumble predictions. Royal Rumble is coming up next Sunday, or by the time I post this video on YouTube, it'll be this Sunday. So if you're listening to us, you get a little bit of a advanced screening.
Is this like 91, 92?
Yeah, this is like least copyrighted Royal Rumble music. Yes.
Okay. This is definitely. I haven't heard
remember,
this one.
Remember when Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, they all had their own themes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, I like this.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is a throwback.
This is when Vince McMahon would literally in the would name everyone in the Royal Rumble, and then be like, it's the Royal Rumble.
Oh, you did that really well.
Yeah.
Vince would be proud of you.
Hogan, Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Wow, you do that pretty well. Can you
Kama Mustafa.
Can you do it? You're fired.
It's not as good, Vince.
No?
I'm more of the commentating Vince McMahon.
Okay.
And I'm Vince McMahon.
It's pretty good.
30 men over the top rope. It happens once a year. I remember. You remember? My favorite was right before WrestleMania 8. There was a different music, the WrestleMania music that they had that they used every year. And then he was talking about Hulk Hogan, and he had Hulk Hogan like over the Hoosier Dome in Indianapolis. And what could prove to be Hulk Hogan's farewell match? It's WrestleMania.
You do that too well.
So let's get to the Royal Rumble itself. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to find us at Heel to the Face on Twitter to find more videos from us. Icebreaker 21 to my left, K-Rock Jared right in the center. We'll start out with what? You think this is going to be a kickoff match? I'm going to say the Cruiserweight Championship Fatal 4-Way. Buddy Murphy, the champion. Tozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto. Kalisto on the main roster. Look at that.
That's interesting. It's good to see Hideo getting a match. I haven't seen Hideo in a while. I don't really watch 205, so maybe he's on there more than I noticed. But I'm going to go with Buddy Murphy. I think Buddy Murphy he's the face of that division now. So I think they're going to keep the title on him, and I think he's going to maintain it at least, and I say this a lot, at least until WrestleMania.
I say Buddy Murphy's leaving the champion because I just don't care that much. And I don't think WWE cares that much.
Yeah,
really.
True. Yeah.
I mean, that's why they're just making a Fatal 4 match.
I think I'll say this. It'll be a decent match. I say it will be one of the shorter matches. I mean, obviously, aside from the two Rumble matches, I would say that's probably going to be, if I had to pick any of those matches, it's probably going to be the shortest one of the night.
What about Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship and the honor of Rusev's wife?
Oh, that's easy. Rusev's got this one, man. The way they're building this, I think they're finally pushing Rusev. Too bad it's at the expense of Shinsuke Nakamura, because Shinsuke Nakamura could use this win. I think we're going to see some things changing with Shinsuke. I think he's going to be going from SmackDown to Raw soon. I think they're going to shake things up, hopefully. But I think Rusev, the way they're building it, it has to be Rusev.
I'm thinking Shinsuke Nakamura, they just did so little with him for the past year that, I don't know. I think they need to give him a belt. Maybe head in the WrestleMania with a championship around his way, like they did to Asuka. They finally gave her the belt later on in the year. Which, to be honest with you, the Royal Rumble this year, for the women's perspective, looks very interesting because last year they put all in on the women. There was no women's championship matches, if you remember.
Yeah.
This year, we got 4 women who, according to this, won't be in the Rumble because that's normally how it typically works. We start with the one match, so that'll be 2 years in a row without Ronda Rousey in the Royal Rumble officially.
Yeah.
She wasn't in last year.
That's
this year
true.
she comes in as champion facing Sasha Banks. Easy money. Ronda Rousey's leaving here with the championship.
I like it. Easy money. Ronda Rousey.
This is like this is the equivalent of you had Brock Lesnar going up against what would be
Hideo Itami?
Yeah, better than that. Let's
Buddy
say
Murphy.
Yeah, somebody along those lines. The Miz or something.
Well,
Brock Lesnar versus The Miz for the championship.
I just have to get this out of my system. Ronda Rousey is going to win, and you can bank on that.
Ronda Rousey is going to be champion heading into WrestleMania. Let's be
Yes.
serious, because she's probably going to main event WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yes. So the other women's match, Asuka versus Becky Lynch. That one's more of an interesting one. Becky Lynch couldn't be hotter right now. Asuka's pretty hot herself when it comes to being deserving of the championship. This isn't a throwaway match for those guys. They're both deserving of being the champion. I think Becky Lynch is leaving with the women's belt.
I think Asuka's going to keep the belt.
All right, so that's where we differ. It's going to be Asuka for him. Becky Lynch for me, leaving with the women's championship. Moving on to The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus for the Tag Team SmackDown Championships versus The Miz and Shane McMahon.
I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with the bar. Here's what's gonna happen. I see Miz and Shane. I know they had this little, this little cute little thing for Shane's birthday and everything that just happened. And him and Shane are like boys now. It's it's great. No way. They're not winning this match. I've said it in previous episodes. Shane is going to turn on the Miz. Wait for it.
Oh, I mean, I think Shane's going to turn on the Miz at this event. I think you said somewhere around WrestleMania. I think it's going to happen.
I think it's going to
Sunday.
I think it's going to happen
Royal
Sunday.
Rumble.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
I think
Sunday.
it's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. The Bar's going to retain the belt. That means that we're going to move on to one of the two championship matches. Let's start Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, the WWE Championship. I think this could main event at WrestleMania.
Yes, it absolutely could. And here's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan. And here's one of the reasons why. Daniel Bryan has, he's I think he's been good as a heel so far in the short time he's been a heel. AJ Styles' contract hasn't been renewed, reportedly. Unless they're keeping things under wraps, which how WWE is, they can keep things under wraps. But if AJ Styles, if the contract is not officially completed yet, there's no way AJ is going to be leaving. Say he wins the championship.
Style?
Yeah, no, not happening. Daniel Bryan's going to retain the title.
Daniel Bryan says he's going to be champion forever. I don't know if I believe that necessarily.
Not that part, no.
But I believe he's going to leave Phoenix, Arizona in the Royal Rumble as the champion. That moves on to the Raw Championship, the match that was made in lieu of Braun Strowman being out. Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar's taking that belt into WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree. Brock's taking it to WrestleMania. At this point, I think it's going to be Brock versus Braun. That's where it's going. What I would like to see, which actually we'll get to that in a minute, but I'd love to see Finn win because I can't stand Brock Lesnar, but Brock's going to win. That's just the realistic thing about it.
We're moving on to the Royal Rumble matches. Let's start with the women's match. Carmella, she will be number 30. We know that thanks to Mixed Match Challenge. Got Ember Moon, Natalya, Bayley, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Alicia Fox, Zelina Vega, Naomi, Mickie James, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, and Dana Brooke. I'm surprised they're not doing anything at the Royal Rumble with the whole Jimmy Uso thing going on there.
I know, right?
I guess we'll just have to see something happen exciting with them in the Royal Rumble match. So only 16 of the 30 participants. Give me a surprise woman.
Surprise that we're not seeing on here? I mean, Charlotte. Charlotte's not on there. Is that really a surprise, though?
Yeah, give me another surprise.
Okay. Trish Stratus.
All right. I mean, you got 14 spots to fill. I'm going to say whoever isn't the champion after NXT TakeOver on Saturday, the night before, of the women's,
is moving up.
I might say Shayna Baszler. I might say Shayna Baszler even if she is the champion. I'm going to say Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler? I like that.
I'm going to say Shayna Baszler.
Okay, so who's going to win?
Again,
I'm going with Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm going with Charlotte, and I think she's going to take on Ronda Rousey.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy, I think.
Yeah. And maybe they haven't announced that. I mean, as of time, there's still one more SmackDown as we're recording this to go. But, she's definitely going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I'm taking, I'll go against what you're saying with Charlotte. Because it doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to be Charlotte because we have two championships. That's what's nice about this. We have two championships. So I think it's going to be Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey for the belt. But that doesn't mean that she's going to win the Royal Rumble. That's how they could build up the other championship. So I am going Nia Jax. No, you know what? I'm going to go Mickie James.
Okay.
Mickie James and maybe her against champion Alexa Bliss.
Okay. Fair enough.
And where's Alexa? Yeah. You know what? No, Alexa Bliss is not on here either.
Yeah, but Alexa's not cleared from her concussions, so.
Oh, that could be a surprise.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise
Moving
me.
on to the men's Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble. Got R-Truth. He's coming in at number 30. I know how exciting. It's nice to know when somebody's... Because that's your last chance at a surprise entrance. So essentially now 29 becomes 30.
Yes.
Because when I'm watching the Rumble, I'm going to be very focused on who's coming in at 29. Because I already know. You already know. Yeah. Big E, Drew McIntyre, Kofi Kingston, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, Ambrose, Lashley, Samoa Joe, John Cena, Elias, Baron Corbin, Jinder Mahal, Apollo Crews, Andrade, Mustafa Ali, Rey Mysterio. Give me a surprise. Don't say Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega. It's Kenny. That's the only option I want at this point. I don't want
Wasn't
Hurricane
Adam Cole
Hell-
in last year's Royal Rumble?
Yeah, maybe Adam Cole's in it. Yeah, I could see. I mean, okay. And realistically speaking, I will go with Aleister Black or Velveteen Dream.
I will go with the surprise because we kind of forgot about this. Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Remember we were supposed to be hyping him up again.
Yeah, it's true. Now, okay.
What about Undertaker?
No, not a chance.
Wait, you don't think he's going to be at WrestleMania this year?
I don't think he's going to be at Royal Rumble. But I will say this. Who do you have for who's walking away the winner of the Rumble this coming pay-per-view?
I don't want to say it, but John Cena.
Here's who I'm going with. I am going to go with Seth freaking Rollins as my pick for the
Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan or something for the belt at WrestleMania?
I don't know. Rollins is on fire.
Or
I like
Brock?
I don't know. I just got this feeling. The way
What
they're
if Finn wins and then it's Seth versus Finn?
I'm in for that. But Rollins is my pick. Surprise! I'm going to go Velveteen Dream, which I'm hoping is the case.
One more surprise, I say, for the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens.
Well, wait. So we're going to go with new Kevin Owens, right?
New Kevin Owens. New skinny Kevin Owens. You haven't seen it on Twitter and
Or
Instagram.
how about
Check it out.
New Sami Zayn?
New Sami Zayn.
Well, no, I guess not new, but it was. I mean, new repaired. Sami
Maybe
Zayn.
new gimmick for Bray Wyatt.
Yes. Here's the thing. There are some options.
That's why
out
I gotta
there.
love the Rumble.
Yeah, that's why, because you're going to see guys you haven't seen in a while. I just can't wait to see, hopefully, Velveteen Dream.
I'm not pulling out EC3. I hate that they're ruining this stuff. I can't even say EC3 is a surprise because they pretty much already announced that he's going to be on the main roster pretty soon.
He's in.
So the Royal Rumble from Chase Field, if you haven't checked it out, look it up. A very interesting setup, a.k.a. from what I can tell, is not going to look like just the Monday Night Raw set at Chase Field. It looks like they're coming out of the dugouts. With that being said, it doesn't look like from a big entranceway. For example, my seats are behind the entranceway, and from what they were said is they are completely unobstructed seats, and I'm looking down at the entranceway, so essentially they're just going to come out like old 90s style Royal Rumble, where they come out of an entrance. There will be some sort of, I think the video board in center field will be all decked out, but I think where the actual wrestlers are coming out, there's not going to be much pomp and circumstance from where you're going to see them. Apparently they're coming right out the dugout.
We'll see.
We'll see. So either way, I'm fine with it because as long as it doesn't look like Monday Night Raw like it does even when they went to the Alamo Dome a couple years ago, they pulled out the Monday Night Raw set. Like, come on. You're giving this the WrestleMania treatment. Give it the WrestleMania treatment.
Yeah. I guess we'll see what happens.
So make sure to, if you haven't already, follow the program, add Heel to the Face. That's our Royal Rumble predictions. I will be at the Royal Rumble in Phoenix. I'll be at NXT TakeOver the night before the Royal Rumble, my first ever NXT TakeOver, and it's kind of weird with all the WrestleManias I've been to. But my first ever NXT TakeOver, the main event, what do you got? Aleister Black versus, who's champion? Tommaso Ciampa?
Yeah, Ciampa, yes.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for this overall week's edition of the program. That's going to do it for our Royal Rumble predictions. Follow us at Heel to the Face. I'll try to put some Royal Rumble stuff when I'm there. Follow the guy to my right if you're watching on YouTube at Icebreaker21 and myself at K-Rock Jared. We will join you with brand new content after the Royal Rumble. Hopefully I got some stuff for you out west in Phoenix. Enjoy the Rumble, and we will see you on the road to WrestleMania.
Later.